Hello everyone, alright, we are back. So, as you can see, since we have our camp here, we now have 100 meat. We had 89 at the end of the last turn. Alright, what can we build? Alright, so let's build the Feast Yurt to get more meat produced in our circle of influence. We don't want the bullpen. Alright, and Greasus, we're just gonna go right up to because where does our circle of influence go? Alright, so it goes right to there. Okay, so we can go here. We just want to get to the Firemouth as soon as possible. We also want our guys to replenish, so let's oh yeah, I was in a settlement before, my bad. Alright, so look at that. We can, if we march stance right to the end, we'll still, oh, we need to be like right there. Alright. So that's about as good as we're going to get for replenishment. Carrick Azorn, we will, so here we go. Oh, I showed this off last time, didn't I? But yeah, you get 45 kegs of dwarf beer and 10 control. So that's pretty nice. That'll be nice for trading with other factions. Which Greasus can actually get some pretty good diplomatic effects, especially with ogres, but we're going to try and branch out from ogres if we can. Alright, so our whole goal this entire episode is going to be to take the Firemouth. Alright, I'm just going to show you the contracts. I will tell you right now, most of the contracts are normally very, very tough. Village of the Tigermen, right now, I'm going to tell you, that indicates to me Ind. I hope to God that we get Ind. I've always been really interested to play them. The elephants, the tigers, the Indian mythology, all very interesting. So as you can see, it's super far away here to the east. The Demon Stump, super far away here down to the south. And eliminate Torglug, all the way up here in the east. So the contracts are extremely difficult, and I mean, the rewards are not worth it, in my opinion. Sometimes you'll luck into one that is a good, like, is close, and you just take it. But most of the time, I just ignore the contracts, to be honest. It's a good idea. It needs work, though. It's a good idea that needs work, basically, is what I would say. Alright, who is this guy? You belong... So, this is the, who owns this? Fulg, the Fulg Tribe, and I believe this guy is Fulg. Yeah, Grog of the Fulg, Ogre Kingdoms. Alright, so, let's kill this guy. Let's... we'll take the decisive victory. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it did more damage than I was hoping. Oh, well. I was thinking that might be the case. That's unfortunate. Oh, but we did get the Potion of Healing, so that's nice. Let's give that to Greasus immediately, if we can. Let's see, he's got the Potion of Foolhardy, so let's change that for the Potion of Healing. Amazing. We're going to keep him on Shockingly Obese. My opinion, that is the best trait for him. My opinion, they need to rework these big names for Greasus and give him better stuff, because it's kind of sad that that's his best one. And there you go, fully upgraded Lightning Strike. So now we can start working on his specialty chain, which is actually really good and fun. Let's give a larger gut plate to our hunter, and then let's... Alright, can we... No food till you get there. Oh, we're just out of range. Oh well. That's fine. Not a big deal. The Firemouth is not super well defended. We should not have auto-resolved, but that I should have known that. That's my bad. As far as what we can build, let's let's do this. Reduce the upkeep of units within the circle there, or within the camp, because that does include the army that's guarding it. So that's just a fun fact. All right. All right. So I do like fire bellies a lot. They're casters. And they only have the lore of fire, obviously, but they are ogres, so they're very good melee combatant casters, which is always fun. Alright, butcher spices. Whatever it is he's using to flavor the meat makes it taste nicer, and has some healing properties too. Alright, so casualty replenishment +5. Nice.
Many apologies,
Here we go.
Your Great Buckiness, but I bring news. The Black Orc war boss, seeking to take these mountains for his own, has been lured to the Firemouth as you requested. Now is the time to crush him.
Alright, so this is for the Over-Tyrant's crown. It's the crown Greasus wears on his head. I believe this triggers at a certain level. Whatever level Greasus is, I think it's 9 or 10. I think it auto-triggers there. But let's just read the description. We will fight this battle eventually. Because the Over-Tyrant's crown is pretty good, as you can see here. 10% of Legion points with Ogre Kingdoms if you're allies with them. 3 control all provinces, 3 melee defense, 10 physical resistance, and 5% damage resistance, and immune to psychology within a 35-meter radius of Greasus. So pretty good. Greasus is determined to stamp his authority as Over-Tyrant on all of the Ogre tribes. So when the most powerful Black Orc war boss of the Mountains of Morn launches a wah deep into Ogre territory, Goldtooth moves to bring him to battle on the slopes of the sacred Firemouth volcano. Once this usurper has been trodden into the dirt, then Greasus may wear his basin-sized crown with unassailable pride. We're not going to fight that now, but we will fight it relatively soon. Alright, so let's get into the Firemouth here. We're going to lose like a lot of units. Alright, that doesn't change at all. Alright, so let's fight it. I've never fought a battle at the Firemouth, so let's see if it has a unique map. I hope so. It is deserving of a unique map, if nothing else. And by the way, now you can actually scroll through these little tooltips until a certain point. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Lore of Dark Magic, by the way. Dark Elves. Alright, so he's got 5 units of Ogres, 3 units of Goblins, 1 unit of Mournfang Cavalry, 1 Firebelly. We're going to send Greasus the Hunter and the Mournfang, or the Stonehorn after the Mournfang Cav, and then the Firebellies. And we're going to do Goblins against Goblins. And hopefully, right? Well, we'll see where the enemy lines up, right? That's more what is going to settle this. And it is not a unique map for the Firemouth. That is disappointing. But let me just say this. I just want to get this off my chest, that the Mountains of Morn, if you take a look around, they do look, the Mountains of Morn are supposed to be like super huge, super intimidating, super full of bad stuff, bad scary stuff, and that's what this looks like. Like, the mountains are just enormous. It's dark. I love the artwork. I really do. Alright. So we're gonna get our little trapper there to get the point right away. Gonna have our goblins over here, pulling a little head fake again. And I mean, you guys have seen this before. I will say I think they do need to make more than like 2 ogre maps, ogre siege maps. But I'm not that guy that's gonna complain about it. I'm just not. I don't care enough. I think as long as it's fun, it's whatever. And I've just found out a way to effectively siege this settlement, and that's what we go with. All right. So put our hunter here. The goblins are. Oh yeah, they actually have their Firebelly there. Okay, so we're going to have those guys attack there. And we're going to send all our ogres this way as our hero and monsters destroy that. Give me the pre-battle speech. There it is.
We got quite the feast ahead of us.
Dude, I love it. I love them adding back the pre-battle speeches. So fun. So fun, dude. Alright.
I want it all.
In fact, I'm going to have the hunter throw javelins at the Mournfang cavalry.
The over tyrant.
The Stonehorn's going to knock this rampart down in about 3 hits. Yeah, there you go. 1 hit, 2,000 damage to the barricade.
The ultimate hunter.
All right.
So I hunt
1, 2, and there it is, down. Okay. So there it is. Okay.
hunter moving.
All right, we're going to
Strongest.
debuff the Mournfang cavalry. And all right, apparently we're getting stuck in.
The hold master. Over tyrants.
I'm gonna knock that down again. The hunter has anti-large, so we're gonna attack the Mournfang cav, and they have abandoned this post, so we're gonna take it. Our Noblar hunters are over there taking that. We're gonna buff Greasus.
The fatties.
It's a whole.
Devour them.
Let's see Greasus in battle if we can. There we go. Beautiful. But you see those little red pins? That means they're getting trapped by the Noblar trappers. I keep wanting to call them goblins. I'm sorry, Noblar fans.
We's ogre mates. Cracker. Grabber. Killer.
Okay, so there goes
Gold.
those ogres and those Noblars. Oh, actually, the Noblars aren't broken yet. Let's have the hunter go into melee so that, yeah, there we go. Alright,
I'll crush
so let's break this. Let's break this down. We've captured that. There we go. And on to the next. Noblars will get this. What's this ogre doing? Doesn't seem like anything.
time.
Okay, break this thing down again. Come on, get it. We're gonna slow down all of our enemies here. Come on, debuff.
Greasus. Gold.
There we go. All right, thank you.
For meat.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack from behind. Right there. There we go.
Going.
And we're gonna have the hunter go back here,
Continue.
and we're gonna have him go into range mode.
The more cool.
There you go. So Stonehorn is doing some good work there. We are going to debuff the Firebelly, and we're going to attack the Firebelly. Stonehorn, for some reason, stopped attacking. Don't know why that is, but please attack something. All right, these ogres are. Here we go. All right. Okay, these Noblars took this point. All right, they should be able to fight off those ogre bowls. Okay. Have some of these ogres that are stuck in this log jam come fight these guys. That will help immensely. Oh, my poor little Noblars. Yeah, you see now, had we not had those casualty losses, this might not be an issue. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to attack those Noblar trappers. Hunters, whatever the hell they're called. Yeah, trappers, alright. Oh my goodness, alright. Okay. What is going on here? Let's go. Let's go. There. Alright, so we need our Iron Guts to attack the Firebelly, and that should basically do it. The Noblars are holding strong. Not nearly strong enough, apparently. Okay, the trappers took this point. Okay, good. Got rid of them. I guess we might as well sit here and take this point. Good. There we go. And the fire belly broke, so that should hopefully... Uh-oh. Our Noblars are in trouble. Our little servants. Our little serfs. Oh my goodness. I'll have our ogres knock those barricades down. Alright, and... Okay. Come on, boys. Guts out. Oh, I wish Greasus wasn't so slow. My goodness. He is so slow. And this one enemy unit of bulls running is just slowed down the entire process here.
Hunt 'em down.
Alright, we will, we can debuff the trappers, sure.
On edge.
And debuff all of them, lowering their speed and charge speed. Okay, there we go. There we go, okay, victory. Alright, good. Alright, so we didn't wind up losing anyone, which is good. But, yeah, I shouldn't have auto-resolved that previous battle, but... The auto-resolve in Total Warhammer 3 is brutal compared to Total Warhammer 2, I will say that. I know there's a lot of griping, a lot of complaining about the game. My personal opinion, I do still have a lot of fun. It is more difficult, but, I mean... I don't know. I feel like people were complaining that it was too easy before, so... Zhao Kor, thrice damned lord of the Manchu tribe, spell splitter, you will get more over that wall so I may defile the dragon's daughter. You will do it this day or the next, or the great eagle shall have his own sacrifice. You will get me over that wall. Okay. I wonder how that wound up for that guy. I'm guessing not well. Alright, we are going to... If I sack it, I don't know if I can, if we can occupy this turn, so we're just gonna occupy it.
Welcome here.
Oh, look at that, the tenderizer. This massive two-ended club is so heavy, even a normal ogre bull would struggle. Bound into its head is the power to shatter a boulder with one strike. Alright, so the tenderizer. Base weapon damage plus 50% armor damage, armor piercing damage plus 50%. That's crazy for 25 seconds. I haven't seen that before. I'm seeing a lot of stuff I've never seen before in this playthrough. This is fun. Now, to be fair, I haven't played a ton of this game because you know normal life gets in the way. But wow. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put all those Noblars together because we actually recruit Noblars at rank 5 with the equipment we have. So pretty nice. You get some nice Noblars right out the gate. And in fact, how do our bulls look? Okay, we recruit them 1 chevron. Because I'm thinking that maybe we should just spend a couple turns in the Firemouth and fully heal up our units. That does take money out of our treasury, but we're going to be fighting a lot here soon. I don't know. Let's wait. We'll see. We'll see how the army looks next turn. Oh, this is another cool feature of Warhammer 3. See these little eyes? It shows you, like, in the Warhammer Fantasy world, cool, like, places that are important. So this one, the Firemouth, the supposed unholy offspring of the Great Maw and the Sun, which lights the skies above the ogre kingdoms, a fiery red, is itself worshipped as god by those who have witnessed its titanic eruptions. Very cool.
It's no guts bigger.
Alright, so now that we have our lightning strike, we're going to get Tribe Stealer. Once the other tribes laughed when Greasus demanded they pay him tribute, the fools would be laughing on the other side of their faces, if indeed they still had faces. So plus 30 diplomatic relations with ogre kingdoms, plus 10 melee attack fighting ogres, and plus 20% weapon strength when fighting against ogre kingdoms. Pretty nice. So he smacks ogres around basically, which he should, being over tyrant. Alright, and then let's see, we need 8 population and 4,000 gold for that, for the next upgrade for the camp. Let's build this building, the Pack Cave, isolated from the rest of the camp. This is where the hunter resides, his tent marked by all the furs drying outside. This will eventually allow us to recruit Stonehorns, so let's build this building. And we can build Gorgers, which apparently are very good. I have not used them, but I've seen people online go on and on about how they're, quote, broken. So, yeah, so let's do this for more control. The Fire Cave. And yeah, next turn. Alright, so now we can see where all of the Fulg Tribe settlements are, because they're in red, and they're the only I want to keep calling them a culture, whatever. They're the only people we're at war with right now.
Master.
Yeah, you see.
Find me a feast. Anything they loot belongs to me.
Okay, so we're not gonna here. And then how much further can we get if we marched?
Don't you dare rest. What alone do?
Alright. So there's their camp.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
But we're gonna take Blackfang first. And then we'll take their camp. Alright, so here's the Firemouth. It does give you furs, which is awesome. For the picky ogres that don't want to eat the fur, they take their meat to a skinner for, well, skinning. So this gives you income plus furs, which is really nice for trade. But here's the building we care about, the Firemouth. Ogre legend has it that this volcano is the offspring of the Great Maw. To feast at its summit is to give thanks for flame and ash. So you get plus 1 control faction-wide, pretty nice. You get to recruit Firebellies at a tier 3 settlement, which is really nice, because normally they're tier 4, I believe. You get hero capacity plus 3 for Firebellies, so you can recruit 3 Firebellies, and you get them at rank 7 immediately. And you get corruption minus 4 in this settlement. It's super nice. So you get level 7 heroes immediately, which is amazing. But right now we're going to build this Skinner's tent to get us some more income. We need some gold.
My lord.
All right.
Rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
So let's see who they're fighting. They're fighting the Center Lords of the Jin Shen. They're trading with the Tusk Sons and the Lazargs. I'm not... What I want to do in this playthrough is become friends with Cathay. If we can, to keep our north safe, so that way we can just go south and west and just crump. So... I don't know how he feels towards Cathay, and I'm not going to start making treaties with, oh, a new, are you serious? A new plague among us. Alright, whatever. Plague for 5 turns. Sweet. Alright, so let's see.
I will butcher any who interfere.
Here we go, here we go.
Only one I listen to is me. Too rich to walk.
We need to be able to throw down a camp here soon.
In charge.
Because we need it badly. Can't really build anything besides the bullpen in our camp. Or this. Which... I mean, we don't really... I'm not going to worry about casualty replenishment.
Must feast.
Let's... We can do one of two things. We can...
Whichever I decide.
Okay. So let's see here. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for their camp. So we're there. Ambush stance. And if they do see us and they attack us, we should win. And if they don't see us, we'll take out their camp, which is a huge blow to them. So that'll be good. Alright, let's give Scarred Veteran to our Hunter, plus 3% hit points. The scars on this storied warrior reveal a veteran of many battles, a being not easy to kill, and one worthy of respect and fear. Okay. Let's see what they do here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, we can lightning strike that. That's one guy. Oh, the cannibal totem. We'll see what that does. Alright, so at least we got rid of one of their lords. It's not the one we wanted. Oh, look at this. The cannibal totem was blessed by the Great Maw and bestows power on those who would devour the strong under the eye of their god. Look at that. So melee attack plus 10 and weapon strength plus 10 to the assigned unit. That's going straight on our Stonehorn. A second front, raise an additional army. Alright, so let's go in here. Let's make sure we have this banner equipped. And we do. Okay, good. I forgot about the tenderizer, so let's give... Because what does he get? Defensor's blades, yeah. Let's give him the tenderizer. That'll be good, especially once he gets his Stonehorn. That'll be really good. Bramir's statue. Yep. So that... Another call to end, by the way, Bramir, right? Brahmin Bulls. So the Bramir statue gives -8 leadership to enemies around you. And, yeah, okay, cool. That is it for this turn, I believe. No, we just started this turn, my bad. Getting ahead of myself here. Trying to, like, speed it up. Okay, so let's... Oh, we have 17 turns. Okay. There's no special buildings in either of these, right? Okay, good. So let's upgrade this one because it's already got the treasury thing in it. So we'll upgrade that when it upgrades. As for look at this, he left Blackfang all alone. So let's take out Blackfang first because. The reason why we're taking out Blackfang is because we can replenish our troops here. If we attacked that camp, there's, we can't occupy it. It just dies. So we will take Blackfang first. This is I think there's, I said 2 before of the ogre, minor settlement maps. I mean, I was exaggerating. I think there's 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I haven't played enough again to know, but I believe there's 3 or 4. This is what's kind of fun about playing this now, instead of my Warhammer 2 videos, is that it's pretty much going in blind. All right, so let's see here. Okay. All right, so wow, that's an important one. Okay, so all these ones on the edges are super important. Got it. Okay. Bones of a huge dragon, which is super cool. In fact, oh, look at this. Look at this. If you look at it, it's actually, if you look at it from this angle, it's the body of a dead dragon. A huge, absolutely enormous dead dragon. Really cool. All right. Let's send our tracker off on his own again, or trapper. These are like our Navy SEALs, right? They just special ops, plop them in somewhere, they'll go get it. They'll get it done. All right, send them there. Our Noblars are healthy, so we will send them here. Here, we'll send 2 there, 2 here, and this they can both get to the same point, right? Yeah, okay. Because we want to get. Take it home. Dude, it's a bit of work, figuring out where you're gonna attack from with these supply locations. I like it though. I like it. It adds some spice.
I want it all.
No, let's not do that. Because our hunter can throw javelins at ogres and make them pay. Then, okay. So we'll do this.
Guts.
I send the Iron Guts with less ogres because the Iron Guts are super good, dude. 90 armor, you can see 90 armor instead of 30, 72 leadership instead here. There you go. So they've got 60 more armor, 9 more leadership, 2 more melee attack, 9 more melee defense, 10 more weapon strength, and 2 more charge bonus than Ogre Bowls. Pretty nice. Alright. And you know what? I mean, why not just put a bunch of bowls here, right? Because then we can go in pretty much any direction. Alright, so let's have special ops go here. All of these goblins go this way. These ogres just let's go for the center one. I'm sure there's going to be ogres here that appear in a second. Oh, oops! I left my Iron Guts next to Greasus and the boys. All right, that's fine. All right. Oh wait, let's listen to Greasus.
Why we're here. And conquest is what we do.
There it is.
Say,
There it is. Easy. Like he said, it's easy. All right, let's go get him. Let's go get him, boys. All right. Yeah, that's good. All right, so 1 Noblar versus 1 Noblar. Let's do 2 Noblars versus 2 Noblars, and then they can help take out those Ogre Bowls over there. Special Ops doing great. Stonehorn plus Iron Guts plus Bowls equals good. Spoiler. God, I just love ogres. I just love them. I love everything about them. I love their aesthetic. I love their ridiculousness.
in my guts. Tyrants of tyrants.
Alright, doesn't look like the hunter is able to throw anything with that many obstacles in the way, so we're just going to send him forward.
Ogres. Killing time.
Oh, here we go.
Eat them alive.
We're going to try and get Greasus to fight this tyrant. I believe... Oh, it's a fire belly. Okay, not even a tyrant, so that's good. We're going to lower the... we're going to debuff that fire belly, and we're going to pop the tenderizer on that hunter. We have surrounded the Mournfang Cav, which is great. Capping this point over here. After we do that, we can... You know what? I'm not even going to worry about the Noblars fighting those bowls. I'm just going to keep capping points. Let's debuff these guys over here. Since it's a Lord, make sure they can't get away. Alright, why... I don't know why Greasus is snoring, but let's change that. Let's get the Stonehorn out of the way of the fire belly, because you can see by this little flame indicator above his Unicard that he's on fire, meaning he's taking fire damage, which is not good. Obviously, we don't want that. Noblars are struggling against the Ogre. You know what? Let's send 1 unit of Ogre Bulls there to help those Noblars, and send these other 3 over here. Okay. If you double click up here, you can go right to the victory point you just captured. Fantastic. I love that UI update. Well, it wasn't an update, it's all brand new. So let's see here. We're going to debuff the fire belly yet again. We'll have the hunter and the fire belly attack, or Greasus and the hunter attack the fire belly. You can turn the hero portraits on, by the way, by clicking on this, hold spacebar, and then It gives you all these little tooltips. I love having the hero portraits.
Strongest.
I feel it is very important to know where your best units are, basically,
Iron guts.
at all times, if you can help it. We're going to have our Stonehorn attack those Noblars. Victory point. Got it. Okay. Alright, good. So we have those bulls surrounded. Now we can go help these Noblars. As for those bulls, yeah, see ya. Good. And victory. There we go. Excellent. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright. Burn the body, sear the soul of Argrash, octagonal champion of the Hound. So that is, if you didn't know, Khorne. Khorne's sacred number is 8. Octagon, 8-sided. So there you go. Vargrash, apparently a champion of Khorne. There's the ogre bulls that were fighting our Noblars. You can tell because they got 127 kills. Those meanies. 241 losses. Probably 150 of them Noblars. That's okay. That's what they're there for. They're there to soak up damage and be a nuisance. All right, we got the Gambler's armor. Nice, 5 armor, 8 ward save. We are definitely occupying this, and we secured a province. Nice, nice.
Shockingly obese.
I did not know that. Okay. Oh, we need a camp in the worst way though. Okay, so we're gonna get Ogre Throng after Biggest Spit, so we need 6 more turns before we can get another camp. We just need to hold out. Let's do this. So we're doing Feasts for the Strong. This gives us +4 control in the province. Campaign movement range for enemies starting in the province, -20%, and growth +20. Huge. It's a very, very nice provincial effect. Alright, we have Drake Crush and Goldtooth. By the way, these are Tribe Sealer, Drake Crush, and Goldtooth are 3 of Greasus' names in the lore. So we can either do a bonus versus large of 14 for Greasus, or +8 armor and +4 leadership to his army. Absolutely, we're going to do Goldtooth. Carried by his weary Noblar slaves, Greasus is armed and armored right to the teeth and is the very picture of domination.
Mine.
Alright, so fun fact about Greasus, while we're waiting for our next turn here, is that... Oh, okay, so this is our end turn camera. There we go. That's your little... Oh! Blood Moth. These guys really want to be friends with us. They are right on our border. They are to the north of us. But I still don't know if they like Cathay. It doesn't matter. They're gonna like us no matter what, and we're not dying for a trade agreement just yet. So we need to keep fighting, because if you see, now we have 44 food. We're running low on food. Bigger spit. The bigger the spit, the bigger the meal, the more satisfied the diners. Alright, so next we're going to get Ogre Throng, which is, we're going to be able to make a camp. Raiding in the Firemouth. You son of a... Alright.
Boss of bosses.
So he's here somewhere. There he is. There you are.
Freedom.
This guy's going to regret he ever did that.
In charge.
Alright. And we're not going to build anything because we are low on cash, which is weird because normally... in my other... I've only done one other Ogre campaign, and in that campaign I was doing well financially. The Lazargs. See, he's at war with the Western provinces. No thanks. I want to be friends with Cathay. I'll just go and smash your face in. Pay him in ketchup? Alright, so special sauce. The butchers have come up with something new, boss. Here, I'll read an ogre voice. Ketchup, they call it. It's red but ain't blood. Comes from something called a tomato. Don't make no sense. The tribe's going crazy for it, though. What do we do about it? So we can pay him in ketchup. There'll be bulls queuing up to fight for you if it means they get to splatter some of this red stuff on their lunch. Of course, they'll probably eat us out of house and home. And that reduces our meat generated by 2 for all our meats for 6 turns, but also reduces our recruitment cost by 25%. Or we can do we don't eat fruit and veg. No self-respecting ogre stuffs anything but that ain't meat down their maw. Get the tribes back on a pure flesh diet and their guts will soon be bigger than ever. That gives us plus 20 growth to all provinces. That's what we're going to do. We don't eat fruit and veg. And let's see what, okay, so 14 on 20, plus we have, he's just got ogres. I mean, how come, a Pyrrhic victory, really? Come on. Like, give me more credit than that. Alright, I forgot, guys, I forgot to attach the cannibal totem. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Alright, and after this battle, I believe we'll call it an episode. But we've made some good progress. We've got the Firemouth. We're slowly taking out the Fulg Tribe. And yeah, I mean, I think overall we're doing really well.
Greasus, Goldtooth.
I'm gonna just put our hunter in melee mode.
I'll smell ya.
But you know what? These guys are, you know what? We don't have to wait for them. They would come to us because we do have a range advantage with our hunter, but we don't have to wait for them.
Take it all.
But we are gonna do a little bit of a pincer move. But it looks like they're all coming. Okay, well, whatever. I guess we don't have to do a pincer move then. It doesn't really matter.
Bring us meat.
We're just gonna have a whole lot of boys. More boys than their boys, that's for sure. Alright. And in fact, we want them spread out though, so they do max damage. So the more units and like spread out, the more damage they do. So we want them to do max damage. Okay. We also want to eat up the sides so they can't charge around our sides. I love it, man. There's the meat. I can relate. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here's our plan. Go forward. There we go. That's our plan, that's their plan. Let's go. Let's do it, baby. Oh, here we go. Dead is dead. You heard it, boys. Let's get it. No. I want you fighting him. The Stonehorn. Let's pull back a little bit. Alright, and now here's what let's be a little bit more tactical. Let's pause it. I just want to make sure I have every unit assigned an attack order. There. Alright. Alright. And
It suits me.
stop the hunter for a second. The reason why we're stopping the hunter is we want everybody to attack basically at the same time. Alright. Ooh. Iron Guts fighting some bulls. Alright. And there we go. Let's debuff this tyrant. We're gonna... There we go. Alright.
Serve the Odin.
Okay.
Here we go! Greasus, Goldtooth.
Alright. Come on.
Out, boys!
Come on, boys.
Burn supper!
Come on, boys.
Biggest in the tribe.
Guts out.
Dead, dead. When do we eat? The more
Like, I can't explain to you how much ogres are just my spirit animal.
not right. The whole master.
Alright, and this tyrant is just getting wrecked.
Ogre hunter.
Debuff on those ogres.
Me.
Like, how do you not laugh at that?
Oh, yes.
It is just, it's they're delightful. They're delightful. They're morally blank, jolly, well, define jolly, right? You know, pretty beautifully oblivious beings who just really care about eating. Like, they just really like eating. And who can blame them, you know? Like, have you ever had, like, a really good barbecue? Like, I feel like that's what these guys are about all the time. It's just really good barbecue. And look at this tyrant trying to put up one last fight here. Where are you guys at? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing with your life? There we go. Okay. Alright, so we want to, again, since we are the Ogre Tribes, kill as many of these guys as possible. We want to leave the Lord alive, though. We don't want the Lord to run away, because then that might spawn a new Lord, and the new Lord might run away further. Let's see if we can catch up to these guys at all. Alright. Here, let's try and... There we go. Send these guys after these two guys, too. Alright. Well, that was another successful battle. Happy Stonehorn being happy. I love it. It's still really cool just to see all of these models that I have physically come to life and just watch them having a good old time. Especially the Iron Guts and the Stonehorns, two of my favorite models. Alright, so deployed 1019, lost 40. Not bad. Not bad. Now these lovely flower beds. Many a Talimite yearns for such sights, perfect indeedy for my little experimentations. For my next brew, yes, oh dee ho. Kugoth Plaguefather. Nurgle has a little bit too much fun diseasing everyone. That's just a fact. You could look it up, but it's true. So what we're gonna do is hopefully his army's just completely destroyed. It might not be. We'll see. Let's take processed meat. We'll get 30 meat, so now we won't have to worry about making a new camp. We got another Bramir statue. This effigy depicts one of the 1,000 gods worshipped in far off Ind. For reasons unknown, it holds particular horror for worshippers of the dark gods. Nice. Yeah, so we wiped out that army because he retreated. So we're going to come back and kick the snot out of him over here now, too. Yes. Yeah, so it looks like, let's check. Here's how it's easy to check. Okay, so they have 2 settlements left.
You're going in my gut.
Yeah, okay. Dream on. Biatch! So his last 2 settlements are Gorger Rock and the Eagle Eyries, but he also has a camp.
Only one on it.
So we'll deal with the camp first next time, and then we'll go after his settlements. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, take it easy. Bye.